welcome back to yet another video. So for today's video, I'm doing a one brand challenge. I use Avon and I kind of like how it turned out. Oh my god, I say that in every video, but I'm actually really happy with the result. And this lip gloss though, I tried it. This is my first time trying it, and I really like how it applied and how it feels. I'll tell you more about it in the video. Please comment down below what other videos would you like to see from me. Like this video if you enjoy, and don't forget to subscribe. Yeah guys, if you want to see how I achieved this look, please keep on watching, and I hope you enjoy. Bye! Hi guys, so welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I already told you in the intro, I'm doing the one brand challenge. So for today's challenge, I'm using Avon, and yeah, let's just get started. So I'm starting off with brows, and I'm using the light brown brow definer, and I really love this product. Let me brush my eyebrows upwards because they be down. Because it's very waxy, so whenever I'm doing the brows, it like makes my hair stick, so when I go in with the powder, it's kind of better. So as you can see there, it's really light, but we're gonna darken it a little bit with the Avon Perfect Eyebrow Kit in the shade Soft Brown as also, and this is a little darker, so it's kind of better. And I always use this product. This is like one of my holy grails for brows. I haven't gone to the beach once this summer. I'm actually going on Saturday, but this summer I haven't gone to the beach like not even once. And for me that I live on an island, do you guys like the beach? Comment down below. I don't like the sand, but okay, so I'm just gonna blend it out with this brush. So now I'm going back. You guys remember the Kendall and Kylie game? I'm actually playing it again, and I'm really enjoying it. I downloaded Kim Kardashian also, but I erased it because the gigs are so long. They're like 8 hours each, and I have like 30 of them, so I just got bored. But the Kendall and Kylie game, like the longest hour for a gig is like 4 hours, so it's just perfect. And yeah, I think my brows are maybe done. Okay, so I'm gonna use concealer to carve them. I'm gonna use concealer. I'm using the color Fair, because the lightweight, it's a little yellow, and I don't know. I'm gonna shape one brow first, and then the other. You guys, I take so long doing brows. I just want them to be perfect. like to blend it with my finger. So then when I go on with the eyeshadow primer, it blends seamlessly because the eyeshadow primer is not the same color. So I'm just gonna do that, and then when I do my foundation, I'm gonna use another brush to line the top of my brows so I can make them. Okay, so now for eyeshadow primer, I'm using the eyeshadow primer in light beige. Okay guys, so this is a really creamy primer. I really love it. Sorry, I'm not looking at the camera. I'm my brush. But this is a really creamy primer, and yeah, it's super good. And now I'm just like, you don't need to set it, that's how good it is, but I just like to set it so I can blend easily. I know you get more color payoff if you don't set it, but by the way guys, I'm setting it with the Avon Flawless Loose Powder in Translucent. And now we're moving to shadow. And for shadow, I have two eyeshadow palettes. I have the Avon True Colors Sunset Beach Face and Eye Palette, which is this one. And I also have the Avon True Color Eyes, and it's this one. Put like this cream color right here, which is called Peach. And I'm just gonna set it with Peach using this Avon brush. I'm totally committed, guys. I know I already put translucent powder, but it's just to bring back some color, because as you can see, this is really, really light. I just want to bring like a little color. Okay, and now for transition, I'm gonna use the Avon Eyes color, the shade Espresso, which is this brown. And just to start with the crease, give myself some definition. And this is a really pigmented eyeshadow, I've noticed. It's more towards the cool tone browns, but I like it. It's cute. I want to do like a blue type of moment. Okay, so now I'm gonna take this brush, and I'm using the color Blackened Emerald, which is this one. And I'm just gonna start with that one, and then I'm gonna move on to the next palette, which has like a bright blue, and I'm just gonna put it in my outer You know guys, I should have left the eyeshadow primer without setting it. Let me see if I mix it with the black a little bit. Alright, so I just put it in the outer V. Okay, and now don't worry about this part, we're gonna clean it later. I'm taking the Avon True Colors Sunset Beach Face and Eyes palette, and I'm taking that blue shade, which is gorgeous. And I'm just taking this Avon brush from Mark, which is kind of Avon, the same. And I'm just gonna take that blue shade, and I'm just gonna spray a little bit because I feel like it gives off more pigment, and I'm just gonna put it in this part. Guys, I'm having a little trouble with these shades. Okay, so it's showing better without wetting it. I'm kind of using it as Okay, so I'm going back to the eyes palette, and I'm using again the Blackened Emerald with a little bit of the black, just to because the definition kind of faded there. So I'm just gonna add it a little bit back. I'm actually gonna take with the same brush, I cleaned it a little bit, and I'm using the espresso color again. Yes, I'm kind of liking it. I'm gonna add a little bit more of the blue. Okay, so we got that. So now I'm moving on to the liner part, and I'm using this Mark Angle brush. I'm gonna use the blackest black, this shade right here, and I'm just gonna line a little bit. I just want to create kind of a like a liner effect, yeah, that. Because your girl here doesn't have an Avon liner. Eyeshadow liner, I do it as like, I don't pay that much attention to it because I know I'm gonna clean it later with makeup remover wipes, so don't worry guys, it's not gonna stay like that. Makeup remover wipes, and I'm gonna clean everything because it's looking like a hot mess. You see that? Okay, so we got that down, and now we're moving on to primer, the face part, actually. And for primer today, I'm using as always, the Magic Face Perfector. This is a product I actually really like. I actually ordered a new one because, as you see, this is like, yeah. Okay, so moving on to foundation, I'm using as always the Avon True Color, the tint, but this time I'm not using a blender. I'm using the new like Silly Sponge from them. I just wanted to try it and see how it goes. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I haven't used it. Like I used another Silly Sponge once, but it was like so dense. This is more like a softer silicone. I don't know how to explain it, but it's softer. Now, as always, I'm gonna do a few drops. I blend it with my brush. And then I'm gonna use this sponge. Okay. Let me see. I need to take a closer look. Taking my Avon blender. Okay, I'm gonna try on the forehead again. I'm actually gonna avoid my brows because we're gonna, I'm gonna try to avoid my brows because we're gonna do that with a brush. Okay, I'm trying again, guys. Guys, I'm sorry, I cannot work with it. I tried. Maybe I'm not the best person to work with that, but okay, so I want a little bit of more coverage, so I'm just adding a little bit more. This is kind of a buildable foundation, tint, whatever. And yeah. And this is actually a brand new sponge. Okay, so now I'm gonna take a little brush, this one, and I'm just gonna add a little bit of foundation in my hand, and I'm just gonna line the top of my brows as best I can. And blend it. Okay, so now that we got that, we're moving on to concealer. And for concealer today, I'm not using the fair color one. I'm using the light wheat. Okay, a little bit of the light wheat on the my nose, the upper lip, my chin, a little bit here. You guys know that I like to first put it on my high points and then move on to my under eye. The one I used to curl my brows. Just the 2 stripes. Okay guys, I'm actually gonna do that face. I'm using the translucent powder, the one I used to set my eyeshadow primer. And I'm gonna use this brush, which is not Avon, but moving on. I'm just gonna add a little bit of excess just to bake. Concealer. I'm just gonna add a little bit on the sides of my nose to act as a contour. And now for the rest of my face, I'm gonna use the same powder but in the shade neutral, so it acts like a bronzing kind of type. It kind of darkens a little bit. I'm just gonna add this in the perimeters of my face. And using that powder, I'm actually gonna brush off the translucent one so it blends. Okay guys, so for contouring and bronzer, I'm actually not gonna show because your girl doesn't have Avon bronzers for contour. So okay, so since my contour is a little harsh on my nose, we're gonna fix that with translucent powder. I'm just gonna add to the sides of my nose just to kind of neutralize it. Okay, so now moving on to blush. For blush, I'm using the Smooth Minerals blush in Rose Radiance, and it's like a loose blush. It's a really pretty blush. It kind of has like sparkles, so it's super pretty. As you can see, it's really pigmented. And your girl here put a lot, but we're gonna fix it. I'm using again the brush I use for the powder on my face. I'm just gonna fix it with that. Okay, so now I'm gonna wipe off the excess from my nose because we're moving on to under eyes. Okay, so for my under eyes, I'm using the first shadow I use as a transition, and I'm using Espresso from the Ice Pad, this shade right here. I'm just gonna give a little bit of definition. using this part of the brush, the angle brush. I'm using the blackened emerald. I'm just gonna add a little bit just to give the blue effect again. There's like a dog barking outside. I'm so sorry. Alright, so for a liner thing, I'm using the Avon True Color Glimmer Stick in the shade Teal Sparkle. It's really, I'm gonna swatch it for you guys actually. It's really pretty. Can you guys, that's the color. It's really pretty. I'm actually gonna do this off camera because it's so hard for me. Okay, so I'm back and I'm gonna, from Mark, it's the All Time Hookup eyeshadow, and I'm just gonna use it as inner corner highlight. As you can see, it's really pretty, and I'm actually gonna blend it with this, which is the other part of the I'm actually gonna take a little bit just to make the blending part flawlessly. And I'm just gonna drag it down also. Alright, so now I'm just gonna set my face before we move on to mascara and lips. And for that, I'm using the Avon True Color Makeup Setting Spray. Okay, and now for mascara. I'm using, you know, as always, I'm using for the top the Big and Daring. And this is like one of my, well, I actually don't pay that much attention to mascara, but this is kind of my favorite at the moment. Like every time I do my makeup, I use this mascara. For bottom, I'm using, again as always, the Avon True Color Super Extended Wing Out Mascara, which is this one. They have like another one I want to try it. I have to buy it. Like one, the Cosmopolitan price or something. I'm dying to try it. But for now, lips. Okay, so for lip liner, I'm using the Avon Simply, well, everything's Avon, but for lip liner, I'm using the Simply Spice lip liner, like glimmer stick. This is one of my favorites paired with the lipstick Naturally Nude. Oh my gosh. But instead of using the Naturally Nude lipstick, I'm actually gonna use a new lip gloss I got, which is, I'll tell you the name soon because since it's new, I don't know the name well, but yeah. Which is kind of pigmented. Okay, so now for the gloss, I'm using the color, it's called the Lip Glow, and it's in the color Light Burst. And I'm not gonna use the lipstick because it's already pigmented as it is, so you guys, this might be my favorite nude lip gloss. You guys, I've had problems with other lip glosses from them, but this one feels really good because the other ones like make my lips numb. Yeah, they make my lips numb, and like this gloss, this one's really good. I'm really liking it. Okay, so now I'm gonna put some lashes off camera and we'll be right back. Okay guys, so I already put my lashes on, and I actually, to connect the little thing that so the lashes don't like look more I don't like, they're not natural obviously, but look a little bit more natural. I use the True Color Blackest Black Glimmer Stick just to like blend them together. And yeah guys, that is it. This is the look. I have some things to say obviously because the eyeshadow was really, like, not really, but a little bit hard to put in the color, like to apply. But the rest of the products are actually really amazing. I really love the foundation, really love the concealer, everything I used for my face, I really liked it. This look is already kind of glowy, so that's why I didn't apply highlighter. But overall, I really especially the little rose gold thing. Like on camera it looks like champagne, but it's actually kind of rose gold, so that I love. And yeah, I really like this look. I really liked how it turned out, and I feel like a queen. And yeah, that is it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and comment down below what other videos would you like to see from me. I'm actually planning something on my head. I'm not sure still if I'm gonna do it or not. I'm not gonna tell you guys yet, but yeah, comment down below what other videos would you like to see from me. I would really appreciate it. Don't forget that I post every Friday. Yeah, thank you for watching and love you guys.